Howdy folks, Zelgrax here, welcome back to more Blood Bowl 2. We are starting our campaign with the Comets of Casandora, my new Elf Union team, and we should have an opponent any second now, unless this has gone horribly wrong, in which case, haha, it worked perfectly. Ooh, Elf Union versus Elf Union. Interesting, we are up against Wildways. Okay, let's take a look at our opponents. Long-term viewers will know that we played, I think it was about 15 games with my previous Elf Union team, Elf Deprecation, I think it was. Okay, this is what do we think? Bulgarian, Russian, something like that. So I can't read any of these names. I can tell you he's got exactly the same lineup I have. So we've got 2 blitzers, 2 catches, 1 thrower, 6 linemen, 3 rerolls. We're exactly the same team value of 1,000. So this is interesting. I love this kit. This is why we've based on this. I can't remember the name of it, but it's something to do with Comet. So that's kind of where we've gone with. And then as a result, the names are all based on spells from Warhammer Fantasy 8th edition, I think it was. I think it was 8th edition, 7th or 8th edition for these spells. So yeah, that's kind of where the naming convention came from, which I kind of dig. Let's just go next because there's nothing else we need to see here. Last time I think we did okay with the elves. Done a little bit more reading on like elf play, well specifically Elf Union or Pro Elves depending on your persuasion. And my basic takeaway is score often, score early, just score as much as you can because as a rule you're going to lose the removal. Most of the team is armor 7. So you're going to get removed hard. So if you're in possession, just go at it and score quickly. Now, in an exact matchup, I think you probably play differently. And you say, well, we don't have to score as quickly. As much as we want to get, as much SBP as possible. If we're able to leverage a stronger position, holding onto the ball, and we can get some early removal and start dominating the field, then I think we push that with the hopes that, like if we get the ball first half, which we'll try and do if we have the choice, then I think because it's an even matchup, like literally mirror match, in that situation, I think what we do is we try to push hard to leverage an advantage that we can carry into the second half. Because we don't really want to give them, 5-6 turns to score on our half. I don't think. So I think this one we won't play. If we were against orcs or something, I just try and put it in as quickly as possible, and then work on getting back in there again. The blitzers start with dodge step, which is amazing. So that's dodge and sidestep. So they're really annoying to clear off the ball carrier. Catchers have nerves of steel, so they're great at getting in and retrieving. If you pick up dodge for either of them, they start becoming incredibly annoying. There we go, perfect offense. Let's do it. So, and they have catch as well? Yeah, catch. And then we do have our 1 thrower who just has pass. So, baked in reroll on passing and catching, which is amazing. Plus, we're going to try and get up to 4 catches as quickly as possible. We're going to get the Apo first, hopefully after this game, if we get enough. But then we're going to try and get up to 4 catches and just start pegging them through quickly. Because they got movement 8, so they can really pierce through nicely. And the fact that they have nerves of steel means you can just throw the ball into a cluster and then dodge out. Because they're going to catch on a 2-up even when they're surrounded. Which is just fantastic. Unfortunately, obviously, we only start with 2 block pieces, which is difficult. It's not ideal, certainly. But it's not the end of the world. It just makes it that little bit more challenging. We are apparently waiting for our opponent. Well, that's annoying. I don't want to wait for my opponent. I want to play. Put me in, coach. I want to play. Man, I'm excited for this season. I'm hoping this isn't just going to fizzle out into nothing already. That would be very disappointing. Gonna try and slow my roll. Not assume the worst just yet. Until it proves to be the worst. I mean, hey, look. If we get 10 free SPP out of it, I guess that's not bad. We'll just bundle it all into the first 2 games. Okay, officially disconnected. All right, so let's talk tactics then. So we've already talked about how the blitzes here with block and sidestep. So this is it's very frustrating for your opponents on defense. Plus, they make good ball carriers because you can run them on the sidelines more safely. You know, you can do the sideline cage with relative safety. And sideline cage would be, you know, one here, and one here. Because you're not going to be able to get pushed off if they do manage to dodge in here or come in around either side. You can still step out. And it would be tricky to, certainly early on, you're not going to have many teams that can fill in, you know, either side to be able to force you out. Especially not that would be able to make this dodge in. So I don't think you're looking at too many issues. I suppose technically you wouldn't want to do that, say, with Wood Elves or anyone with leap, because they could leap into the cage here and then push you out. So you have to be selective, for sure. But against most teams, it's relatively safe having the sidestep available. I'm a huge fan of Nerves of Steel. I think it's underrated as a skill. Oh, we're back. Thank goodness. That was a pretty quick recovery, actually. Let's see. We got the fame, so that's nice. So hopefully kickoff results are going in our favor. But yeah, the fact that these catchers can go in and pick up on a 2, regardless of the situation, is huge. Because if you can do that and then just do a handoff to someone on the edge, that, you know, that's a great way of kind of working it away, especially if you've got one of your sidesteppers in there as well. So I mean, they are, if this is what they're going with, they're encouraging us to pile through the middle here. I mean, it's really tempting. We'll put one of our... Ooh, hello. Yeah, okay. So we have an opportunity to knock down this this thrower as well on our way through, which I kind of dig. So we just cover off here. We'll set up with the catcher sort of in the middle. So we should, in theory, we can go for this first knockdown with the blitzer here. At least we can get the push here, and then we can decide if we want to try and knock this guy down on our way through. But I think we do. And then we can get 3 guys into the middle here, because these guys can go really far. So the blitzer can hit and then move up here and help offer some protection for the catchers. So having said, I didn't think we were going to score quickly. Now I'm kind of leaning towards scoring quickly. We do vaguely have our wings covered just to be sure. I think let's do this and see what happens. I like that our kits are different. Extra reroll, thanks. Oh, lovely, and the bull's right there. Okay, so bull is relatively safe right now. Can't get to it. So I think we're good to just throw this first punch. Okay, well that's a disappointing start. Let's stay. We'll try this one next. Okay, that is disappointing as well. We'll follow here. That just removes an assist from there. We can afford to step here. Having 4 rerolls takes a little bit of pressure off of these as well. I don't mind following here. So now we can come here. And we start to make our move now. Do we go all the way up there? Let's think about this. So we pick up. I think we want to hold on to the ball down here, actually. Let's go for this hit next. See what happens. Okay, that's excellent. We stay. Nice. Oh, I just stunned. Okay. Okay, let's just look at this. Make sure we're not offering too easy a route through. I don't think we are. A little bit scary now because we definitely need to pick this up. So we'll re-roll this if it doesn't work. It does. Okay, now how safe do we feel here? It's a little scary. I actually think I like here. Risky GFI, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get there. So that's 2 GFIs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, we feel pretty safe here. And we have 2 catchers and theoretically a blitzer as well in a scoring position. So we're certainly ready to score on turn 2 if we want to. And it's not like, again, I mean, he can obviously come up here and apply pressure on these guys, but we can still get the ball to them relatively easily. And the fact that we have 3 scoring threats is even better. And this is why you want 4 catchers, ideally, because then you can really you can push your just run all 4 through, and then it's very hard to mark up, especially when you know you've got that Nerves of Steel available there. Because I won't hesitate to come in and just get it to one of these guys if I can. So he's got to be able to cover off and give us difficult dodges. And he's got to cover all of them off, because at the moment this guy's free. He just has a dodge and a GFI to get in. That's 2 2-ups. So that's not too bad. So he does have a hit here. It's relatively safe for him, I mean. So that one's not going to be causing any trouble. Uh-oh. He's delaying. Oh no, it worked. Okay, just a stun. All good. Now, does he move over? He does as well. This guy's still free. So at the moment, this is where we're going. We just run around so we can avoid the interception, and we're just going to pop it in and pop it in, hopefully. That's the plan. Because he's watching this guy. This guy can still catch on it too, mind you. But he's not the scoring threat now, because we have a difficult dodge here. This would be a 4-up. Obviously, we have rerolls, but you know, we don't have to do that. We can just skirt round. I'm still going to make a throw here, mind you, despite the risk. Occam's Mind Razor takes a little nap. That says the net of Emintok. But there's no pressure on the ball itself, which is nice. Oh, another arm break. Just a stun. All good. Taking a slightly longer nap. Okay, so obviously we need to do what we can to make sure everything is safe. So we start by securing here. And in fact, why don't we come hit here? Yeah, I think we do. Oh, do we hit up here, actually? No. because that's our ball carrier. Never mind. But you can go up there and just cover off a little bit. Let's just stand up in here. Let's stand up here. Okay, let's... Okay, we have the reroll in case we dub skull here. We did not. We'll follow. Nice, in the back. Another stun. Stuns all around at the moment. But the armor is breaking often. Now, technically, this gives us a hit on this guy. The problem is, if we take it, we actually make our own route potentially harder, although potentially easier. I'm gonna gamble on this. Worth it. Let's see where he goes. If he goes here, actually, that's annoying. That's fine. We'll follow. That just removed the dodge aspect from this for us. So we're gonna come here. We just have a 2-up. Well, a couple of 2-ups here. Nice. Into the corner we go. Alright, good start. Savage Beast of Horus, into the corner. Wasn't one of the catchers. So, quick score. Having said I wasn't going to do quick scores, I've gone with the quick score. And what this tells me is, boy oh boy, do we need to make sure that we cover that off for ourselves. Because clearly, that's easy to do. So we're going to have our blitzers in sort of a reactionary position here. You can come in here. That you both can come in here and sort of offer up a second line of defense here. Maybe we want to go one further back, I'm not sure. Let's actually come out one more here now that we've got this. And then these guys, just going to sweep at the back. And so we're looking to avoid having the same thing happen back to us now by Romario. Good old Brazilian football player, Romario. So this way we're spreading out a lot here. I mean, we honestly could go... Do we want to go one more? No, that gives the route through the middle here. We don't want that. So let's force the mind. Okay. I feel good about the start so far. Now comes the question of how well we can defend. Sad we didn't get to take advantage of our... the fact that we were on the front foot there. We'll see how much that comes back and haunts us. I mean, we did nothing wrong there. We threw punches as we needed to, hit some preferred targets. Aiming for the thrower, who's obviously going to quarterback, as is their way. Right now, this thrower is basically a lineman with throw, so he'll be sort of in the second wave here, basically, and we're okay with that. Well, I'm gonna just check something while he's setting up. So it looks like we're gonna see one extra back here to assist with ball carrying. And then this looks like it's going to be the attack line here. But we'll see. Obviously, we just put it right in the middle. Thrower to thrower. Oh, that's short. That's very short. That's a touchback. Come on now. And that was before it even scattered the second time, I think. Okay, so bull's on the throw, which is probably not the end of the world. Looks like he... Interesting. Is he going to sit at the back and then do a push towards the end of the half? I've certainly seen that done. I think we're seeing a blitz here. We are indeed. A successful one at that. And then is he going to push down? Or does he go back? Neither. Stays exactly where he is. Okay. Just covers us off here so we can't run through too easily, hopefully. From his point of view. From our point of view. We still have a relatively easy knockdown and lane to come through here. Should we so choose. Okay, more knockdowns. Still just stuns, okay. We're good with the stuns for now. Eventually someone's going to start breaking. And that's going to be a problem. For someone. We just don't know who. So what's the throw going to do? Pass back. Okay. Don't think we've seen a single reroll yet. Oh, it's still doing that thing where the camera's having issues. Oh, there we go. What happened? This guy moved over? No, this guy came in. Okay, interesting. Just trying to protect his blitzer, I think. Which makes a lot of sense. So the question now is, how much do we press? And I think the answer is we have to at least offer some sort of challenge here. So, because we kind of had to man up here, I think we can afford to go again here. We need to be careful not to completely abandon our post in the middle. Let's just come through here and kind of make it awkward over there. Keep this guy floating in the middle. Just trying to make sure we keep our lanes well enough covered here. And we are abandoning a post a little. But I think it's a worthwhile risk. Okay, that's nice. Just pop him over there and follow. And then keep going through. Apply some pressure. Twofold. So we're making him think. Putting the pressure on. This is enough to cause concern, I think. I hope. We'll see. This obviously he can clear off just by bringing one in. He can hit here and try and run through into the area behind, but we have made sure that we've kept at least a sweeper back to try and help offset that. We'll see if it actually works. So does he run through now? And then bring a couple more elves, because he can. Or is he content to wait? I'm really not sure how he's going to go with this. My head's still kind of in the way. Okay, he is going to come through. Which means we probably see one or both of these guys filtering through as well. He can't get all the way because without a dodge. This guy can come through as well and block. I mean, I don't feel like this guy is intended to be the threat here. I mean, I guess you can easily switch plan. I think the plan was to come down here. He's got the catcher over here now. Well, one of the catchers, the other one's obviously still hanging out in the backfield. Hand off to the lineman? Perhaps? And have the lineman run through down here somewhere? But it's a fairly simple 2-up dodge to get this guy round and this guy round. So if he is going for that play, which it looks like he is, that seems... it's a gamble. We are seeing the handoff. Ooh, failure. I think he's got to re-roll that. That's too dangerous a position, for sure. Failed again. Oh my. Where does it go? Oh, right into the middle of everybody. Well, that's unfortunate, because that could have been a lot of fun. As it is, it could still be a lot of fun. This guy didn't stand up, for one thing. So the question is, what's our best route in? I'm thinking hitting this guy is appealing to me right now. Then we can come stand here. Stand this guy up. You can stand up. Can you get across and hit? You can. That would be my preference. And it's a 2-die, but only with a GFI, and that's a crazy dodge. But if we move up, say, here, this is the guy we'd like to come in and retrieve with, I think. It's a little sketchy, this play, but we knock onto the ball here, we see where it goes, and we see if we can do something with it. I think is a good play. Interesting. What are our odds of getting in there? I'm still going to go for the push here. We follow. Okay. Now that is not easy to get to. That is... Now that 33% pickup is incorrect, right? Oh, pass, capture, intercept. It's not pickups. Never mind. I was thinking it was pickups. It's just on the passes. That makes it slightly less good. I think we have to respect this. I definitely should have flattened him. That was not ideal. You can follow, hold up those three, which lets you come over here with a dodge, which I kind of forgot. Okay. Whew. So, that didn't go quite as we planned, I think it's safe to say. I like that he used the blitzer here instead of freeing the blitzer up. That's just better for me. And the stun is good. Whew, man, I was definitely a bit panicky there. Seems kind of ironic that Occam's Mind Razor would be stunned. Seems like he should be the one stunning, ideally. So the good news is, we have a sidestepper on the ball right now, who's not easy to hit. And no easy way to move the ball for him. I actually think it's easier for us next turn to try and knock it out. We can't get in next turn, but we can get close. Okay, that's a good start too. So he's trying to get a better position on this guy. Excuse me. It's a bit warm in here. It's almost like someone put up really bright shining lights. And then someone had to live with that decision they'd made. Okay, well we've clearly put him in a spot of bother because he's not making quick decisions. Technically he could... This guy can come around with a GFI and do a 1 dice to try and knock onto the ball, which is very risky. So if it comes out this way, we're in a good position. I don't feel particularly great about this, and he's dealing with that now. You know, we didn't cover off this area very well, unfortunately, and that sadly is a knockdown. But just a stun, although not a good person to be stunned down there. Gehenna's Golden Hound. This is obviously at the back end here. So this guy is being freed to move because they've blitzed here. So where's he going to move to, I wonder? Oh man, armor breaks galore. There it is, finally, Caress of Lanif out. First meaningful armor break. Obviously no one has an Apo, so I guess this is a 2-die now. So he's working it well, and he's getting the rolls he wants at the moment. Okay, that's not what he wanted. Does he reroll? If he doesn't, oh man, that's risky. Yeah, I think he had to push there. We're going to go towards the ball, thank you. He probably stays. No, he moved. Interesting. Feels like that's just making it easier for us to maneuver how we want here now. Okay, is he pushing here then? Okay. Has to come down here. I mean, we both have 2 on the ball at the moment. I think I like the idea. Well, one, we need to get someone down here, like ASAP, because this is bad. It's just 1 dice everywhere. I mean, this guy really needs to come down here and mark up. But that's annoying, because what I'd like to do is... I mean, we might take a gamble and do a 1 dice blitz here. I think we have to come down and mark here. And then, I think we're going to... gamble and see if we can start winning. So we're going to blitz here on the 1. That's fine. I think we're just going to put you here. We're going to stay. And then we come here. Well, this seems like a terrible idea all of a sudden. Let's just go here. Right on the ball. That wasn't what I was going to do, but it seemed like the only thing that made sense in the end. I'm worried about him just popping it out the side here. Going for another 1 die. That's a good result. Stun? Stun is okay. Throw on thrower is now a 2 die. That's excellent. Okay, that's not that excellent. You have to stay. Gives me this. Okay, that's great. You stay. Okay. So these 2 are marked up. These guys are marked. These 2 are not. Which is a concern. I'm not going to lie. But I mean, what else can we do? Being a man down is, I'm already feeling it because I feel like we needed one more. We needed one to be able to come down here, and then we wanted another one up here to kind of cover these guys. So the fact that we don't have that is not ideal. He's looking to push onto the ball now. He's eyeing that up. He can make it a 2-die by bringing this guy over as well. And then it's still just GFI, but he can get a 2-die to knock the ball here, knock me onto the ball here. And then, who knows. But if it pops out, we're in trouble. At least he doesn't have a... Oh, he does have a catcher here, who can, in theory, get in. So, yeah, it's interesting. He's going for the 1-die. Okay. There's inherent risk there. Also, we have 4 rerolls with 3 turns left. So that's annoying. I mean, I don't think there's anything we would have rerolled. Oh, that's bad. Being down a catcher is not good. Where's the ball going to? Oh, mixed next game. What is it with me and catches? Okay. Well, he didn't catch that, but that's actually worse. Oh, well done. Well done. That's very good news. I mean, he does have a 2-die now, but it's just made it harder for him. Oh, that's annoying. I think we have to come this way to try and put it around our own folks here. Ugh. Well, at least he can't move it again. And we can stand and blitz here. But yeah, see, this is what I was saying. Someone was going to lose the removal war, and unfortunately it looks like it's going to be us. It's going to foul him. That would be kind of wild. I don't think he's going to. But it'd be an interesting idea. I think he's just trying to... he should put me here, I think. If he puts me here, I can dodge out and remove these tackle zones. Man. 1-die paying off for him at the moment. I'll remind you, we got to push with our last 1-die, which would have changed things over here a lot. It's definitely working his numbers well. On the plus side, we can defend pretty well down here now, but it's 3 turns of defending. For a second, I thought, oh, maybe we can sneak in a second. Now I'm like, can we hang on? It rolled real quick. Yeah, I don't think we played that as well as we could have when I did the blitz and then stepped onto the ball. I was hoping for better things, obviously. We do have this blitzer here. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're kind of trapped a little bit here. So this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can remove the tackle zone, so we can get a 1-die here with a simple dodge. Right? But I mean, 1-die's not ideal. Is there any way to improve that, though? No, there's literally nowhere we could go that would make that better. So let's just try to cut him off as best we can. I think probably there is good. And here, just sort of block this up as best we can. I think we go for the hit now and just see what happens. We do have the reroll. I think we just have to accept that. We'll follow. So let's come here. Take this on. We'll follow. Nice. Come on. He's rolling too good on his armor at the moment. Oh, too good on his injuries, excuse me. Still got that reroll in our pocket. Now we're 2 die against because we... Oh, this one's still good. Alright. Yeah, let's try it. Nice. Let's follow. Free this guy up a bit. Okay. Still got 4 rerolls. Unbelievable. Problem is, we're not re-rolling. You know, I'm not going to re-roll the pushes that we got. I could have gambled here, but I wanted to keep pressing my advantage. We didn't need to re-roll there, ultimately. Okay, push is nice. He'll push me away from the throw, I would imagine. Either of these will do. And then probably stay connected. He can use this guy to help. Oh, he did keep me connected. Oh, he wants a second hit. That's fair. You know, the challenge here is that, you know, we've got sidestep, so we can stay on the ball here, unless he gets the. I mean, it's a 1 in 3 chance of knocking me down, which is pretty decent. But exactly the same chance of him going down. Okay, well, he got what he needed. I mean, nowhere's good here. Let's go up here, I guess. Could do with not getting armor broken, that's something. But now this guy's free to move, which is bad. We do have this blitzer who can come out with a simple dodge at the moment. So if he comes over here, that's not particularly safe. I'd probably look to knock this guy down. Obviously we can dodge out here relatively safely too. But then that weakens our defensive position. Ay. He's complicated. Sure, that was expected. Just a push. Coming here, that does make this now a harder dodge out. So that's good for him. This just blocks me from coming over the top. Okay, I did not see that coming. And just a push. And he's put himself right next to... Oh, he's stunned. That's okay, that's safe enough. Okay, he's breaking out that way. Definitely didn't see that coming. This guy, I assume, is dodging out to provide cover. Or this guy. Oh man, that's risky. I don't care for that. Oh, and he's got the armor break again. Oh man, he's getting kind dice on these 1 die, man. That was a big old risk right there. Could do with him getting snake eyes here. Yeah, well, he didn't. So that's sad. Now, if this guy dodges out too, he could get in a very unhelpful position. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This guy's technically in scoring range now. This has just cut off our route through completely. That actually has maybe cut it off less, strangely. So we have to roll the dice pretty substantially here, I think. You're going to stand up. That's a lot of dice. So that's 2 GFIs to get there. Which is, I mean, that's good for us to be there. This guy has a hard dodge here. So he'd again be looking at 2 GFIs to get into the exact same spot. Doesn't really do us any good. This guy has bad dodge to get out. and is also requiring GFIs. This guy we just stood up. There's 3 2-ups to get there. I think we do that first. Okay. Reroll time. Hope we don't get the one here. Okay. Well, that's good. But now everything's much scarier. So how do we get in for the hit now? I mean, are we relying on this? I think so. Okay, that being the case, let's go stand you here. Don't like this at all. And we just go for this, I think. There's nothing else that is worth risking. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Crap. Man, that hurts. Okay, failed another dodge. Gee whiz. At least we didn't break our own armor there. But now we've pushed him one closer, so he needs one less roll to get in. This is a 2-up, 2-up to score. Very frustrating. Definitely feel like he's got slight rub of the dice roll so far. He does have another turn, so it's not crucial he gets in this turn. And if he can stall, he will, which is fair. We do not have a scoring threat right now. I'm kind of hoping he just goes in, honestly. That would be better for us. Yeah, that would be a lot better for us. And he may look at this and decide 2-up, 2-up's his best chance, and then maybe we have an outside shot at getting a 1-turner. We certainly have enough elves on the field. And with moving 8, it's an option. Obviously, we prefer it if he just fluffed up. But that doesn't seem to be happening. In fact, he's just getting more armor breaks on me. I guess he might be knocking... He's gonna... Well, he can't blitz now with this guy. So I think he's still looking at the dodge. So you can just go stand here, maybe? Relatively safe with side step. Okay. He is running through. Oh! Come on, give me another one. Give me another one. I rolled double ones. Actually, that's... He rolled double ones. I didn't roll double ones. So, does he go in? Does not look like it. Can we reach? Does not look like it. He's going one closer. So he was scared of this guy. Which is reasonable. This guy can't reach. This guy can't reach. This guy technically casts another armor break, man. Whew. It has been rough. Who's that hit up here? So the bad side is, now where he is, if we push him, he's in. Simple as that. So that's not great. This is a lot of dice to get here. It just got worse. This is now really bad dice to get down. There's no point in moving that guy. You know, we would obviously prefer this guy to be putting the hit in, but I don't think he can. This guy would probably need to be our guy putting the hit in. I mean, it's just Dodge City all the way through. So that's terrible. This guy... Man, it's such bad odds. So here's what we're going to do. Knowing that it's going to be very hard for us to get through, we are going to take a couple of hits elsewhere first. Get those ones out of the way. See? It was all part of the plan. Look at how good it's been for us. Okay, that didn't help. Alrighty. Is that worse than what we had? 50, 60, I think it's the same either way, isn't it? 50, 60, yeah, it's all the same. It doesn't really matter what angle we hit from. Don't have a reroll. Holy crap, he made it through. In he goes. Just think, on a 5 or 6, he was down. I mean, there's no reason for him not to go in right now, I don't think. I don't know what happens when you score on your opponent's turn. He didn't go in. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Oh, we've got to try that. Another one. And an injury. Oh, come on. That is not what we needed. And we had to try that and get more pressure over here. Why would you not just take the free touchdown there? What am I missing? Would I get another turn somehow? I don't think so. Now he has to roll dice that he didn't have to roll. He's got another one on mine out, of course. So we're now 3 down going into the second half. I'm so confused by that decision. I guess I should have moved this guy into... But I mean... yeah, he should have moved in over here somewhere. What? What is he doing? I mean, this is just a lineman. I guess he's blitzing in. On a 3 dice, he could have already scored. I'm so confused. Please, in the comment section, when you watch this back, explain to me what he was thinking there. Because to me that makes no sense. I'm so confused. Okay, so we go in, tied, and 3 man down. Because they decided not to get up. So this is dire already. This is very dire. Thrower is being used as just a regular lineman now. And we're just going to go something like this. And yeah, I mean, the fact that, you know, we've broken armor and got no injuries repeatedly here is very bad. This is very, very bad. But nothing else we could do. And we know we have a miss next game on one of our catchers. And then it's fine on him. Kind of wish he hadn't reconnected now. This is going not as good as it could have done. So that was the net of Amintok, who injured himself. Curse of Lanif decided to take a long nap. And then the Amber Spear is the one who got the pinched nerve, which is unhelpful. I am perplexed. I'm vexed even. I just don't understand the thought process to not just taking Because then I mean, he was rolling dice and he got 2 skulls. Admittedly, he got the POW as well. But I mean, you can triple skull that. I don't remember if he might have been out of rerolls already. I don't remember. He could have just gone in for free. Yeah, I'm confused about that. And the fact that, you know, I mean, we got him down on 5 or 6 and failed there. The number of 1 dice he pulled off, it's one of those frustrating games already. And I guess maybe he took a brief restroom break. I don't know. Because, did he move anyone? I don't remember now. This looks very similar formation to how he set up in the first half. Well, that's a longer throw, at least. Not a huge fan of the fact that he gets to move players for free. Yeah, that's why you don't set up there. That was poor on my part. Because now he's got a free hit. Need to set up one further back. I forgot about that. So now he's... Yeah, there you go. He's able to press very hard, very quickly, and wrap around and potentially hold me off for a whole half if everything goes his way. Okay, well, he didn't get the ball for free, at least. That's something. Don't worry, there's more to come tonight. Planning to do 3, maybe 4 games, depending on how quick they are. This one has been not at all quick, so it's looking a lot more like 3 games all of a sudden. I mean, wow, this video is almost an hour already. We're halfway mark. That's crazy. So he's going to do the same thing as last time. Pick up, drop back, throw it to the catcher. If we lose even a couple more, we could be in real trouble. I mean, 1 more, and we are kind of in dire straits. Because elves against elves, you know, it becomes harder to pull off the kind of shenanigans. Just because they can do it too. At least we got to push there. That's something. So we didn't pay too hard for our poor positioning there. I think we probably only send 1 through. Probably the thrower of this, right? We'll see. We'll see what he does. No problem with the pickup. Does he drop back and throw? It's pretty safe. We're not really able to threaten that with a failure. Easily done. Okay, down we go. That's all right. Okay, so this time we definitely are going to sit back and try and force him to get through. If we can get a hit on one of his more important pieces, then we try. He didn't follow here, so technically we could get a 2 dice on this blitzer, so I think we need to. So we're just going to step here. But in case, I think you stand up. We'll dodge you out in a second, probably. Let's try and hit this guy. Nice. No dice. Actually, you can come over this way. See if you want to dodge back. You do. Okay. I think we're happy with this. Not giving him too much to work with. He's got the backfield to himself. I've seen my brother use this a lot with his dark elves. Oh wait, we weren't even hitting one of his blitzers, right? We hit that guy, just this guy? Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh, that's annoying. I thought we had a hit on the blitzer, but we didn't there. Well, don't I feel foolish? Yes, is the answer, by the way. In case you weren't sure, if you push him here, he can get another hit. No, he can't get a 2 dice there, so why bother? So my throw is going to get a little nudge here. Quite a big nudge, I mean. Another injury. Badly hurt. Man. Apparently he just went to a better armor place than us. That is not ideal. Also, he can just keep chucking the ball between these two with impunity. If it was me, I would be doing that right now. With no obvious sign of threat here. Why not? Oh, he's going to hand off. No, he's going to throw back. Okay. He's just positioning. Yep. No, failed. No, don't re-roll that. Okay, let's go hit this guy. Everyone else is set up pretty fine. So we're hitting him from this side just so that we can dodge back. Unless we go forwards now and apply a little pressure. No. Ooh, hello, come on. Give me something. No, just a stun. Frustrating. Let's come back in. Should protect our better pieces here as best we can. He can engineer, 2 dice on the blitzer here if he wanted to step up. Don't think we'll see that. Oh, it's kind of annoying that we're just not making headway. Goes in now. 4 down. To 0. Theoretically, it's all the same armor. Okay, so it looks like he's going to come in and hit Occam's Mindrazor again. Remember I said it was warm? Now I'm cold. I didn't change anything. I guess the ad just kicked in. Okay, down we go. Doesn't really matter which. No armor break, huzzah. Okay. First sign of a push of any sort. So now we have to react. Which we are at least in a position to do. These two can come across here. But that's probably all we'll do. As far, you know, we're not going to go too far across. Because I think typically I overcompensate, and that causes me problems. I think I'm going to see another throw here. I don't know, it's a bit risky to... No, he is. He's going for it. I mean, it's just some 2-ups again. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Pseudo cage. Kind of loosey-goosey cage adjacent. Okay. Now that definitely makes it harder for us to... I think that means we have to blitz here now. If he doesn't stand this guy up, then it's easy enough. We just step here, hit, come around. Okay, that makes it harder again. Because now it's a long way around. And we can't... The problem is, we can't get where we'd like to. So I think we still probably have to go for this. Just need to make sure we don't block off our best route. So if we go here, I think that's preferable. We will sweep all the way around here. The key is making sure that we don't just let him break through this area, which is what I typically end up doing, and then feeling very foolish. But yeah, the problem is we've got awkward dodges coming our way now, which I don't like. I should have maybe moved these guys first. That's fine. Would you like to get removed, sir? No? Cool. So yes, now we're left rolling dice, which I don't really like. Let's ghost down this guy up. We'll come across to, say, here, being mindful, as I said, of leaving ourselves too vulnerable over here. Yeah, whichever way we do this is a dodge here. So we're fairly committed over here, but I think we can react if he goes. I mean, you know, it's easy enough to knock this down. I think no, we still probably overcommitted here. We should have left maybe him back over here. Let's actually stand here. I don't know. I think you can switch this too easily. If he comes through, punches... It depends what happens with this hit, I think, as to what happens. Because that's your obvious route through. I say obvious. To me, that looks like the obvious route through. And then we're left sort of scrambling again to try and get in position. One more over here, and I think we would have felt a lot safer. Yeah, because now he's starting to secure up on this side, making it hard for us to come back around here. So, if this is a push, we're doing a lot better. That's not a push. And if it's removal, it's very bad. Okay, well it wasn't a removal at least. But he can come through and block off. Question now is how far can he get through? He can get through all the way to here, which is terrible. This guy can come through here-ish easily enough. Yeah, So he'll be somewhere in the middle here. Not sure exactly where he's going to end up. I mean, we can... I imagine he's going to end up with the ball sort of here-ish. Most likely. He's not going to pop out the back. No reason to. And he can just obscure my route through well enough. So that blocks this undercut route through. Ball carrier can still come to here. We're left with some very awkward dodges, and he can go either way. And this guy has room to get in, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, comfortably. But, I mean, there's no need to right now. I mean, when we're outnumbered like this, it's so hard. So hard. Yeah, there's no route through to the ball carrier here at all. So we'll come across and cover the bottom. As best we can. Which isn't that well. We'll go one more, but you'll notice that leaves a hole right here that he can just walk straight through. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter because he can just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean... I guess technically it does matter, but it really doesn't feel like it matters. We could try and get a 1 die and put someone on the ball. Does that help us? I don't think so. It's better if it's this guy though. So let's make it this guy. I mean, with a 1 die, obviously. So, you know. Oh, okay, cool. Would you like to get removed, sir? No? Okay, that's fine. No one was serious about that anyway. You know what? You're gonna get injured if I don't reroll this. Can feel it in my nuggets. At least we can react if we're here. And down we go. That was quick. And he blocked me off nicely here anyway. But he was able to get me down. This is the problem with not having dodge yet. I think the ball's coming over here, everybody. Really, our best hope is being able to force him to score sooner than he would like, before turn 16. That's about as good as we can get here. Just try and force the agenda and give ourselves a chance of having another shot. At the very least, we know we will have a 1-turn opportunity, albeit with currently 7 elves. Obviously, he's cut off our route quite well here. You can just throw another block here and free up 1 more. Just like that. So he'll probably just cover across the top. Okay, he's coming in here instead, fair enough. Yeah, this guy is not really a threat. So that seems like a reasonable decision. And now dodging through here is difficult. Not strictly impossible, but very difficult. Could really do with having less people on the floor. So I think what we do here is we put one guy here, this lineman. I don't think you re-roll that. I mean, you can, but it might not be necessary. There's no real threat up here at all. Well, that's what you get for re-rolling that. It's just a stun, so not a surprise, really. These guys are going to try and do some dodging here in a second, because they're mostly useless at the moment. So let's go stand here. Let's bring this guy in here for the assist. Then pretty much our best bet is hit this guy and then come down here maybe. Before we do that, let's actually stand this chap up, because he ties up a couple of people. Good. You may follow. And then yes, we're going to do this and failed the first one. Yes, I'm re-rolling again. Okay, good. Now let's see about bringing some guys down. If we can. Okay, good. That's a blitzer that we freed up there. That would be amazing if you could get there. Don't expect it. No, you failed the first one. That's fine. Okay, well, we're on the ball. And we've made it slightly trickier. This guy and this guy are free. Maybe you should have just stood up, thinking about it, because this guy's now free to get involved. Okay, push there. Frees up a second guy here. I don't know if you can get all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't think he can quite. Yeah, I mean, with a dodge or two, he can get to the point where he can surf this guy. Potentially. But he has to have someone here. And this guy going here means that he can't surf him now. He doesn't have the numbers he needs. I think there's still going to be one spot available. So that's good. I mean, he's probably just going to knock him straight over. So that's bad. But again, we're trying to force it so that there's time for us to do something. And honestly, I think we have to go like with a crazy aggressive attempt to score a second one. Assuming, as is likely, another one. It's just a stun, but again, the armor breaks have been very one-sided. So he's looking to bring this guy in. You can at least knock him off the ball now. That is a great result. He's got to re-roll that. Okay. So now this guy can come in, this guy can come in, and then he can surf. So that's bad. That's KO. Oh, my goodness. I will remind you again, this was a mirror match where our teams were identical at the start of this. Aside from the fact that his looked like prisoners and ours looked like just wonderful space comets. So yes, he has been able to do this because of the reroll. So we will get surfed here, unless he rolls triple skulls. He did not. He gave it a good college try. So out we go. Thankfully, no harm done. I mean, we had to do that. We had to put pressure on. Of course we did. Could do with him failing here. give us some glimmer of hope. Went for push instead. Because this guy has not great odds of getting through. Because we need him to hit from here. Is there any point in moving the others? Technically this guy can move for free. So let's at least get him up and start him moving. I guess we'll just stand you up and stand you up. I don't want to do anything dice related. Is there a better route? Don't believe so. That's 3 dodges. It's going to be 3 dodges either way. They're all going to be the same. Whichever route we take. Or worse, I guess. We have 1 reroll. Let's see when we need it. On the first one. Cool. We're trying it. I should save the reroll for a 1 turn at the end, but I'm not going to. We failed the exact same one. Lucky we didn't injure ourselves. Right? Was the first one? Yes. Literally the first dodge. I'm trying, folks. I'm trying. Not having dodge or... I mean, mostly dodge has hurt us. Just because there's been a lot of stuff we've tried to do, and without dodge it becomes very difficult. If I were him, I'd be seriously tempted to just foul that guy. And he might, honestly. I mean, this guy can just come over and clobber him. Very low risk. Even the throw, with the throw, why not? I can still get him. I can still get him. Unless he takes me out. I mean, you know, this is not good odds. But like, what else is there, you know? How pleasant. On a break. Okay, that made it slightly harder. That's making it a lot harder. We're still going to try it. Of course we are. We have to. That's just the way this works. Second half instantly going a lot quicker on account of we have no elves. See? I mean, this is the thing. Like, you know, I said, well, we need to save up for the 1-turner. We're not going to be able to do a 1-turner. Okay, he's fouling him. Because we're not going to have anyone to 1-turn with. Okay, he got sent off. We're fine. So, yeah, let's go for it, right? I reckon so. Here, you come down here. Interesting, technically. Technically, we could try mix this up. Blitz this guy. If we get the other guy in here, blitz this guy and try and just get on the ball. Because this is not likely. That is 4 3-up dodges and then a... Yeah, we need to go there. Yeah, there's... Okay. So, let's instead do this. Remove all these tackle zones. Because, ew, tackle zones. Gross. Let's hit this guy and see what happens. We have pushed him. Let's push him here. Let's follow. Nearly. Oh dear, we stunned ourselves. Nope, we've injured ourselves. Oh, goodness. How bad? Oh, he's lost movement, so he's dead. Well, he's probably dead. I think he might be dead. Okay, he's gone in. Well, why wouldn't he? Because we got nothing to attack with here. One came back. Oh, it was turn 16. So, yes. Exactly why wouldn't he? There's pretty much no way we can make this work, I don't think. We do technically have a catcher, so maybe it's theoretically possible. Let's see how he sets up. Needles to say, it's very unlikely. So is it 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we need to push 3 spaces. You know what, let's do it that way around, shall we? Actually, you go there. I just don't think we have the elves for this. The elves. So we can push him in. He's there to come in. Right. So that immediately becomes a problem. So we have to go there, dodge out, and hit here into here. Then this guy's got to run around. We hit here into here. I just don't think we have the numbers. I really don't. Yeah, we'll try. It's the worst that can happen. We fail miserably. Could do with a touchback. Nope. Okay, that's made it that much harder. Possibly impossible. Okay, we started strong. And then we failed. Okay, well let's just hurt some elves. It's a funny way of hurting them. You can stay. Stay. Okay, we picked it up. Guess you're just gonna throw it to this guy if you can. Oh no. Okay, well. Whew. GG. That was painful, man. We took a real hiding there. Just realized there were a bunch of what looked like sharp people in the crowd. It's weird. And we got 1. Cool. So no Apo. No level ups. Armor breaks were 2 to 1. Which I guess feels about right, but this does not. This feels terrible. This is what killed us. Because we couldn't compete. One guy got 8 SPP. Let's look at the dice. So for them, I don't know where his 5s went. Probably helped him a lot on those armor rolls and injury rolls. Look at, 7 success on injury. Compared to us, injury. We rolled, for one thing, we rolled 17 times, which is crazy. 17 versus 7. That's nuts. First of all, we shouldn't have been rolling that many injury rolls. Armor on both sides was about the same, 60. The difference is, injury, we rolled 58% to 100. So no, you can't compete with that. Especially not in a mirror match. That's not going to work. His dodging was almost flawless. His catching wasn't great, but it was never when it mattered. For us, our catching was fine. Our dodging was not as good, although we were forced to make some harder dodges. Waking up after KOs was bad. That hurt us too, because again, it's head count. Casualty, bad. The dice were pretty even, but we rolled high on injury, and then low on dodge, so it balances out. Block dice. I mean, you say that's pretty even, really. Same for them. So that's not great. It's not a good start. We are hurting after one game with a blitzer and a catcher out, and not even enough money for the Apo, which sucks. We would have certainly hoped to have the money for the Apo. And so we're going to be without a blitzer, and I honestly don't know if we keep him or not. I mean, at the moment, I think we have to, because he's still a blitzer. But the movement 6 really reduces his usefulness. I mean, if it had been strength, agility, or armor, I probably would have immediately been like, nah, he's done. I think he's likely done. But there's probably still a use for a movement 6 blitzer. And the fact is, we can't afford to do anything at the moment anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Obviously, the 790 isn't accurate. It'll be add 120 to that. So it'd be, 910? Which is still, I mean, that's crazy low. Because we're missing 2 positionals. And we can't buy the Apo. So yeah, that's not great. Yeah, very inauspicious start. I will gonna put up my highly professional BRB. I will be right back. Just gonna take a quick break in between battles. That's what it feels like. Feels like battles. I will be right back. If you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.